Welcome to a podcast brought to you by the American Academy of Orthopedic Manual Physical Therapists. Our academy is a national organization committed to excellence in orthopedic manual physical therapy practice, education, and research, and we're here to explore a wide range of topics with you through interviews with content experts.
Hello, my name is Stephen Shaffer, and I'm very pleased to welcome back to the show Dr. Megan Donaldson. Dr. Donaldson was our guest just a few episodes ago for episode number 19. During that show, she discussed with Kevin McPherson a recent systematic review that dealt with the effects of physical therapy interventions for the hip on low back pain. If you missed that conversation, then I highly recommend going back and checking it out. This time around, we have asked Dr. Donaldson back to the show in her official capacity as the chairperson of our Academy's Conference Committee. That means our annual conference is coming up soon, so it's time to get a sneak peek at what's to come. Before we dive into those details, Dr. Donaldson, welcome back.
Hey, thanks so much, Stephen, for having me on today.
Well, it is our pleasure to have you back, and as I am sure is the case with a lot of our listeners, the conference is a very exciting time, so that means for me this is an exciting episode.
Well, it is absolutely one of my favorite times of the year. I mean, holidays are great too, but conference is very exciting, and we have quite a bit in store for attendees this year.
That, of course, is anticipated and phenomenal. And just as a quick note before we go any further, let's state for the record that we are going to record and distribute this conversation in early August of the year 2019. So, as is always the case, listeners and conference attendees can always check back with the website for any, changes or up-to-date information.
Absolutely. And we do keep that fairly up to date. So if sessions were to be canceled for some reason, it would be notified on the Schedule at Glance. If you go to the AAOMPT website and under the conference program, Schedule at Glance.
Excellent. So moving forward, let's do two things here. First, let's go through a relatively short list, but also a quick list of questions that we can get just the basics out there. And then we'll have you dive into more about what we can expect from the conference format.
Sounds great.
So when is the conference?
The conference is October 23rd, and it goes through October 27th to about 12:30 that Sunday. We do pre-conferences on Wednesday and Thursday with the formal opening ceremony on Thursday evening, and our typical conference morning sessions will run on Friday, lots of breakouts on Saturday and through Sunday.
So same general time frame as every other year, correct?
Yep, late October.
And where is the conference this year?
This year it's in Orlando, Florida, and we are staying at a really nice hotel, the Renaissance Orlando at SeaWorld. And it's so the entire AAOMPT attendees can stay kind of together. It's not spread out. It gives it a different feel once we're all together in the kind of a same hotel base. They have beautiful rooms, beautiful facilities, and it's right downtown Orlando, close to SeaWorld, but close enough you can actually travel around and see other parts of Orlando, including Magic Kingdom and other Disney properties.
And everyone's going to remember that each year has a theme. What is the theme for this year's conference?
This year's theme, we are really looking to redefine musculoskeletal care and really what that looks like as part of our vision going forward. We're redefining what this musculoskeletal health is and what roles the orthopedic manual physical therapist will have. So over the last several years, we have focused on pain, our role in manual therapy in reducing pain, assessing pain, really understanding, especially amongst the opioid epidemic. And now we're really stepping back and integrating that in this bigger picture, saying, what is musculoskeletal health? And what needs to go, what needs to stay as part of our routine practice, both assessment and treatment, and then where's this future going? And I think we're always on that fine point where we get to kind of decide as a leadership group how we want to create our future. And AAOMPT has a large group of fellows who have had residency or fellowship training, and they really are on the cutting edge. So it's a very exciting time to have these conversations.
I couldn't agree more, and it's actually that's the primary reason why I enjoy going to conference.
Well, me too. I look forward to it every year, and you always come away with so many great clinical pearls and networking opportunities. And so it's one of my very favorite conferences.
And is the conference registration already opened up?
It is. It's up and open on the AAOMPT website. If you go under conference, you just click the conference main splash screen there, and it will take you right to the conference website. And you can register right from the website. Or if not as digitally savvy, you can always call the AAOMPT office, and they can help register you.
This year, do we again have another early bird special where we get a discount if we register early?
September 2nd is our early bird deadline. So, yes.
Excellent, excellent. And I think you already mentioned this. We have everything posted online, right? We've got the schedule, we've got speaker biographies, folks that want to, say, for example, go online and investigate early so they know what they're going to do when they get to conference. They can do that, correct?
Absolutely. And there's even some information about some of the experience opportunities. And so some new attendees may also want to check out online this new program we have, Experience Program. And it's a program to foster inclusion, increase networking, and building new lasting connections, especially for newer members. So I encourage definitely newer members to jump on the website. So for not just conference information, but information how they can maximize and really enjoy their experience at the AAOMPT conference through the Experience Program.
Now that we have all those basics out of the way, can you dive in just a little deeper and, from beginning to end, tell us what we can expect when we go to the conference?
Absolutely. So, in a nutshell, I mean, obviously, when we put our programming together, we're very mindful about high quality programming that would meet the range of needs of our attendees. So, we do have pre-conferences starting on Wednesday and Thursday, and again, these are one-day sessions. So you can do a session on Wednesday and it not be directly tied to a session that you would do on Thursday. But this will allow quite a bit of depth of growth for the clinician attending both Wednesday and Thursday pre-conferences. And we do have a couple of our keynote lecturers or main stage lecturers presenting some of our pre-conference sessions. So I encourage people to take a look at that and sign up for one of those. They're at a very reasonable price, especially looking at what the quality is for those, about 8 hours of pre-conference. One thing that I would recommend is this year is another very exciting time is that we have a student-focused pre-conference that is actually available free. There is going to be limited availability, I'm sure, by the time that this is actually aired, but the student pre-conference is actually provided by Gail Dial and his team, who's obviously an internationally recognized author and manual therapist on treatment of OA of the knee. And so he really wanted to bring this to the student level to really show the high quality of clinicians and conference material that we have at AAOMPT. And so we're very excited to bring this to Florida and have so many more students attend and just really get their feet wet with AAOMPT. So our pre-conferences are, again, there's a large variety of them. They're both on Wednesday and Thursday. And then we're going to go into Thursday night. We're going to start with a little bit of just that opening invitation where we hear from Elaine Loneman, our president. We will have some recognition of two very special women who I'm very excited to tell you about, Carol Jo Tishner and Trish King, who have been instrumental in the AAOMPT history. There will be a special recognition for these women. I can't let the cat totally out of the bag, but I can tell you that they have had such a critical role in AAOMPT history, and they are going to be recognized for that. So I'm very excited to see that on the main stage. And then, of course, we'll have our AAOMPT recognition and reception following in the exhibit hall. So that's a very exciting kind of welcome back kind of night. Our Friday, we're going to start kind of early, but we always give food, which is kind of nice for our breakfast for first timers. We have coffee and conversations where we will have a lot of our attendees come on out and hang out with some of the speakers. So our speakers are actually encouraged to come out, meet with attendees, start that networking a little early, get some breakfast, and then we will start with our opening sessions where we have our opening remarks with our president, and then we go right into our keynotes. And so that is a very exciting time. We have Josh Cleland this year, and we have Lori Mishner starting us off. And then in the afternoon, we will have Allison Grimaldi. So very, very strong researchers, clinician researchers, and we really think that they'll bring in the depth and the breadth to look at how we redefine musculoskeletal care. So we also go into our traditional award ceremonies, our lunch on that Friday, and then our traditional Orlando social, which is where we encourage people to get out, and we will have some plans for our attendees to kind of go and navigate the Orlando area, local, for some food and fun. And then we kick off our next day, which is Saturday morning. Saturday morning, we will start off with a 5K run and walk. That's a great time. And so nobody has to think you have to keep up a certain pace. There's a wide range of people who attend this, and you don't have to complete the full course. It's about 4 miles, and it's fairly flat down there, but it's really, really nice. It's really close to the hotel. Our next activities will be 5x5s. We always try to embed research as part of our conference. I think, Steve, you probably appreciate that as well. I love seeing these researchers pop into our main stage. So they're going to be there and embedded into the conference as well. And then we do these really unique, kind of similar to TED Talks, but we call them physical therapy innovators, because these are really cutting edge individuals who have kind of shaped either certain parts of the PT profession or areas that they have contributed to significantly, or areas of passion that they have had, that they have really made a mark in terms in their career. So Allison Grimaldi, Mark Bishop, and then we have both Lori Mishner and Josh Cleland presenting their physical therapy innovator talks. And we really never know exactly what they're going to present until it's the time they actually go. So it's I think it's a fun 18-minute chat, and you get to know quite a bit about these speakers. So it's great. The afternoon, we go into breakout sessions, which very similar to prior years, we try to put them in tracks. The tracks help the attendees actually organize their type of knowledge that they're getting out of the conference. And in part of that, we're looking at advanced clinical trends, professional advocacy issues, teaching, mentoring, and educational trends, and then translational knowledge studies. And so this is, again, really just kind of chunks of how we've organized the conference, and then we've put in several of the breakouts that kind of fit those topics. So it'll allow the attendees to best plan their sessions. And then basically we go through that all day on Saturday. Saturday night, we have our traditional business meeting, which we always provide some kind of incentive to get you there. But then really we are looking to enjoy some networking time at the Taste of Orlando party that we keep in-house at the Renaissance. And we really it's food, it's fun, there's drinks, it's really music. It's just a great party. Then on Sunday morning, we finish up with a little bit more of our breakout sessions. We start there at 8 a.m. and we go through about 12:15, wrapping it up. So there's no formal end session. It's just kind of everyone wraps up on Sunday and heads out, and we wait for the next year.
Excellent. That all sounds amazing, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I just have one final question, and that is, are we again this year going to have one of the apps that we can put on our phone so we can keep track of all of this when we're at the conference?
Absolutely. So we will have that app. You can download it through the App Store, usually about a month prior to the go date. So before you come to conference in October, you should download that. And that way you can select your sessions, and it makes it really, really nice and organized right there on your phone.
Perfect. Well, thank you for coming on the podcast. It has been excellent to have you here again, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Steve, thanks so much. I hope you have a great day. Look forward to seeing everyone at AAOMPT in October.
This has been a production of the American Academy of Orthopedic Manual Physical Therapists. You can learn more about the Academy by visiting our website at AAOMPT.org. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching for our acronym AAOMPT.